Welcome to the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. This is Mike, WI9, Mike, your net control station for this evening's net. This net meets every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. local time on the FCARC's 14676 repeater. You found us. The repeater has a negative offset appeal tone of 100 hertz and uses the 14533 repeater as a backup. The purpose of this net is to promote good fellowship among amateur radio operators, encourage the use of good operating procedures, improve communication skills, and to share technical information and comments with the group. Tonight's net consists of the following parts. Part 1 will be check-ins, beginning with portable, mobile, or short-time stations, then followed by all other stations. All hams are encouraged to check in by calling net control and then unkeying the mic to be sure you're not doubling with another station. You know, unkeying, like this. And then slowly and clearly, please give me, net control, your call sign, name, and the city you're in. Please indicate when checking in if you have traffic, such as club announcements, meetings, messages. Part 2 will be second goes. It's during this time you can ask technical questions, pass any traffic including equipment reviews, list radio equipment for sale or swap, or any other information you have to share with the group. This is an informal but controlled net, and all traffic should come through net control. Emergency traffic will have priority use at all times throughout the net. Simply announce emergency, and all stations will yield the frequency. If there's any emergency traffic, please go now. Hearing no emergency traffic, I will continue with the formatted portion of this net. This is WI9 Mike, your net control station for the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. I will now stand by for check-ins from portable, mobile, and short-time stations. Please call net control. Net control. Net control, this is Kilo Delta Niner, Whiskey Alpha Whiskey, Matt in Appleton.
Net control. This is KC9THE. Check it in, one for the numbers, just in and out. Net to control. Net control, this is Kilo Echo 8, Kilo Whiskey Foxtrot, Gene and Harrison. No traffic.
All right, any more portable, mobile, or short-time stations wishing to check into the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net, please call net control. All right, hearing no further check-ins for portable, mobile, or short time, we're going to go ahead and do some acknowledgments. I got November 9 FT, but I'm a little slow on looking that up. I've also got Matt, KD9WAW, Steve, KC9THE, in and out, and Gene, KE8KWF. Let's see, and 9FT is Fred. So we're going to go ahead and open it up to any and all stations wishing to check into the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. Please call net control. Don't forget call sign and at least your name, please. Net control. Net control. This is Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Papa Hotel. Keeping on RPH. Dave International. Traffic.
Net control. This is Whiskey 5, Papa, Zebra, Ocean, Marla, India. No traffic tonight. Thanks.
Net control. Net control. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Tango Foxtrot Mike, John and Oshkosh, no traffic. Control. This is WA9TT, Larry and Grand Chute, no traffic.
Net control. Net control. This is Kilo Delta 9, Whiskey Charlie Kilo, Rod in Greenville, no traffic.
Control, this is WI4WD in Darboy, no traffic.
Net control. Net control, this is November 9, Tango, November Whiskey, Bill in Kimberly.
Net control. Net control, this is Whiskey 9, Lima Echo X-Ray, formerly known as KD9 Zulu Foxtrot Foxtrot, Alex and Appleton, no traffic.
Net control. Net control. Kilo Delta 9, Tango X-Ray Alpha, Lima in Appleton, no traffic.
Net control. Net control. Kilo Delta 9, Union Kilo Alpha. Kyle in Menasha. No traffic. All right, this is Net Control, Whiskey India 9, Mike for the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. Looks like a good place to start doing some acknowledgments. Next up, we have Dave, KB9RPH, Craig, KD9 Yankee Juliet Hotel, Marlon, Whiskey 5 PZO, John, KC9PFM, Larry, WA9TT, Rod, KD9WCK, Joel, WI4WD, Bill, N9TNW, Alex with his new call, Whiskey 9LEX, Tina, KD9TXA, and Kyle, KD9UKA. Any stations wishing to check into the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net? Please call Net Control. Net Control, this is November 9, Fox 6, Red. Control.
Control, this is November 9, Sierra Echo Alpha, or nominal, no traffic.
Net Control. Kilo Delta 9, Romeo, Papa Whiskey, Woody and Little Chute, no traffic. N9FT. Got you at the top of the list, boss. You're sounding a lot clearer now, though. Thank you. Lauren, N9SEA. Rudy, KD9RPW. A lot of sizzle there, boss man. And Steve, Whiskey 9SJO. Thank you for joining the 2-meter net control rotation, boss. Any other stations wishing to check into the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net, please let me know. Call net control. All right, hearing no more check-ins, we're going to move on to second goes. It's during this time you can ask technical questions, list radio items for sale or wanted, do an equipment review, or discuss any other topics. My proposed topic for tonight is what holiday food are you looking forward to this year? You know that one you only have once a year? If you don't have a food, your favorite tradition is also fully acceptable. Go ahead and share that. Give you a few moments to think. I'm going to share mine. Mine is Christmas cutout cookies. Now, my daughter likes the Kiss cookies, you know, the peanut butter ones with the Kiss on it, but I like this flat-out stamped Santa with all that frosting and sprinkles. That's my favorite. So we'll go ahead and start at the top of the list, which is Fred, N9 Foxtrot Tango. Your second go this evening, please. Well, Fred, thanks for checking in, boss. We do appreciate it. Matt, you're up next. Whiskey 9 WAW.
Kilo Delta 9er Whiskey Alpha Whiskey. I mean, my favorite food to eat around the holidays is actually one that I baked myself. Some pumpkin bars and cream cheese frosting. It's not necessarily a holiday tradition. I can bake it whenever I want. But at the potluck, I'm planning on bringing some to you all to enjoy it along with me.
Looking forward to it, boss. Steve checked in, KC9THE. Thanks for doing that. We won't call you. We'll move on to Team KE8 KWF. Your second go, please.
Take it easy, Mike. KE8 KWF. First off, apologies. Checking in at the wrong time tonight. That's a major party foul on my part. And since it is December, that's my once for this year that I get to do that. But what I really wish to have during the holiday season is Matt's pumpkin bars. So I too look forward to eating those during the holiday. Other than that, in order to keep my girlish figure, I eat anything I want through the rest of the year. Back over to you, Mike. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week. KE8 KLEO.
Thanks, Gene. And for those that missed the hint, we will be having our board of directors meeting on Monday. Don't know the date off the top of my head, but you're all invited to come out and check to see how club leadership works. Next up, Dave, KB9RPH. Thanks for being at the top of the list again, and like we expect you to. Your second go, please.
Yes, good evening, everybody on the net. Thanks for being on the net. Right now, I would say my thing I like the most, I don't always get it, but pumpkin pie with whipped cream on top and some eggnog. That's what I would go for. But at the same time, I was going to let everybody know out there that the 222 net is on. This coming Tuesday on what is it, 12th or 14th? I'm not sure. Break reason.
It's the 12th, Dave.
Yeah, okay. At 8 o'clock on the 222 or 224.500. Let everybody know that as 222 came abilities, and hope to hear you there. Keep it on a beat.
Dave, yeah, the 222 on Tuesday is a little bit like all those mics. Next up, Craig, KD9 Yankee Juliet Hotel. Your second go, please. Sorry to hear that, Craig. But you know, I think there will be a few of us on Christmas, let's call it evening, to yak away. So look for us then. This is WI9 Mike, your net control station for the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. Marlon, your second go.
This is W5BCO, and good evening, Mike, and thanks for hosting tonight. Sounds like everything's going well, and welcome to everybody that's on. I have a really unusual Christmas holiday thing I like, which is Christmas tamales, and they're very hard to find up here in Wisconsin. But in Austin, they weren't. So back to you, W5BCO.
Actually, Marlon, sounds delicious. Yeah, can't help you though, boss. Next up, John, KC9TFM. Your second go, please.
All right, good evening, Mike, and all the rest of the folks on the net. This is John, KC9TFM. Well, for the holidays, I kind of like all the food, really. But I really like the orange jello with Cool Whip and tangerines my wife makes. And also eggnog, which we only have once a year. So, looking forward to that. KC9TFM, back to net.
Thanks, John. Yeah, that Cool Whip thing sounds pretty good. Up next, WA9TT. Larry, your second go, please.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. And Alex, congratulations on the new call there. Very appropriate. And hearing it, I would imagine it was, well, I would think it'd be fairly difficult to get that call sign. But maybe it was just hanging out there and you were able to jump on it and get it. Anyway, congratulations. Mike, I'll put in a bid for peppermint stick ice cream. We haven't had it yet, but it's usually made sometime in the month of December, and we get that and kind of enjoy that. Back to you, WA9TT.
Very cool. I didn't know about that. Sounds great. Wow. Next up, Rod, KD9WCK. Your second go, please.
I'm trying to think of Christmas time is basically the only time that I consistently get apple pie. And I love apple pie and cherry pie for that matter, but cherries are not too plentiful this time of year. So the other thing is green bean casserole. I could have green bean casserole 3 times a week all year long and love it. So back to net control, KD9WCK.
Love it. Next up, Joel, WI4WD. Your second go, please.
We're doing the net. Hello to everybody on the net. Ever since my doctor stopped letting me eat sugar, it's not been the same. So I don't know that I have anything particular that I like around the holidays. The Thanksgiving turkey and stuff is great, and my wife's a big fan of ham, so we have ham. But I don't know if there's anything specific anymore now that I can't have the sweets. So Well, maybe someday I can have them again. That's all. Back to net.
This is WI9 Mike, the net control station for the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. Joel, I'm sorry for rubbing salt on that wound. For those that are just joining us, the question of the evening is, what holiday food are you looking forward to this year? And if you don't have a food, you can share with us your favorite tradition as well. Next up is Bill, N9TNW. How about your second go, Bill?
Hi, Deb. And there's not a whole lot new with us for Christmas. Traditionally, we go down to see our daughter and her husband and the kids because we're close. We miss our son and his wife and family because they live out in Idaho. But at least we managed to see some family. And usually some gift opening and mainly just eating stuff. That includes pie, ham, ice cream, whatever we have. It's nothing real particular. But that's about it with us. The holiday is kind of a mixture of what everyone else does. So back to you, Mike, and thanks for running the net again tonight. N9TNW.
Thanks, Bill. Actually, running the net is a lot of fun, and I would encourage anybody that's thinking about it to reach out to John, KC9TFM. While we've got the 2024 schedule already published and on the calendar, any one of us would be more than happy to give up a slot to allow you to join in the fun. And as you can tell, you can't goop it up any worse than I do. Break for reset. And yes, there's a script, and it's at the club website. Next up is Alex, W9LEX. Alex, I thought there was a story behind the call, so if you could also share that or tell me that I'm smoking dope.
W9LEX. Thanks, Mike, for running the net, and I just wanted to let you know I appreciated your humor on the intro. Also, thanks, Larry, for the congratulations. Really, for the call sign is just the obvious. My name is Alex, so I was looking around at what call signs were available, and W9LEX Lex was available. And I guess on that note, if anyone has questions about or is thinking about getting a vanity call sign, it's pretty easy, and I'd be happy to let you know how it works. As far as break for reset. As far as food I'm looking forward to, my mom makes what are called peanut butter balls, which is a mix of graham crackers and peanut butter and then dipped in chocolate. And they're only available around Christmas and only if my dad doesn't find where she's hiding. So I would look forward to that. Back to net, Whiskey 9, Lima Echo X-Ray.
I love it. Yes, I am also forbidden from delving into the Christmas cookies before we ship out and separate out for the neighbors. Basically, I get the leftovers because otherwise I would mow them all down, as you can tell by my figure. Dina, you're up next. KD9TXA.
I like food. So it doesn't matter what it is. But this year it's going to be common. And then punch out all those things on the food until so back to next show.
Christmas tacos. I love the idea. This is WI9 Mike, net control station for the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. Let's see, next up, Kyle, KD9UKA. How about your second go, please?
KD9UKA. Yeah, as far as food this year, I'm just really looking forward to a home-cooked meal. Me and my grandmother
just the people, right? Lauren, you're up next, N9SEA. How about your second go, please?
Mike, everybody else in that morning, as far as Christmas trees, like cut out Christmas cookies, sugar cookies, the recipe my mom had years ago, used to have as a kid, my mom had earlier this year. My wife is making it now, and it's exactly the same. And I will be doing some of those cookies along with the clock on. That's all I got, sir. Everybody have a good rest of the week and good weekend coming up. Now, send it back to next control. N9SEA.
Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate it. Yeah, hey, I'm looking forward to that. Next up is the guy that's going to be working a little harder than most of us coming up into the Christmas season. That's Rudy, KD9RPW. How about your second go, please?
Mike, thanks for doing that tonight. Good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm incredibly busy, and I'm looking forward to homemade caramels that my sister makes, followed by a couple of grain sours. I had to do a little quick duct tape repair there. I hope I'm coming through a little bit better. Back to net control, K89RPW.
Thanks, Rudy. And for those that don't know, Rudy is one of our local florists, and he works his derriere off for these holidays. Next up, and soon to be on the hip parade rotation, Steve, W9SJO. Your second go, please.
Good evening, Mike, and the rest of the net. Thanks for the plug on becoming net control. I'm kind of looking forward to that in a weird way, but seems like a lot of different calls to write down, but I guess I'll get used to it. Otherwise, as far as a favorite food, I look forward to a hot, fresh batch of snickerdoodles every year. With that, back to net control from W9SKL.
I heard you running that. You're going to be all over it, boss. You got this thing right. This is WI9 Mike, net control station for the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club's weekly 2-meter net. We're going to go ahead and put a last call out for anybody wishing to join the net. Please call net control. Wow, surprise, no entries. So, before I close this net, I would like to encourage your use of the other two repeaters owned and operated by the Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club, the 14533 megahertz, which is System Fusion, the Yaesu System Fusion, and the 443650, which has a PL tone of 100 hertz. By the way, you can also transmit analog into the 4438. It's just going to come out digital. If anyone listening is interested in joining the wonderful and exciting world of amateur radio, please go to fcarc.club and use the Contact Us page to leave us a message. The FCARC General Membership Meeting is held on the third Monday of each month at the Maplewood Middle School, 1600 Midway Road in Menasha. This upcoming one on the 18th is going to have a super awesome 50-50 raffle. Yes, for those of you that actually hung around for the advertisements at the end, it's a Yaesu FTM 200, so you may just want to come. So anyway, it's held at the Maplewood Middle School, 1600 Midway Road, Menasha, 7 p.m., door 17. Look for all the vehicles with the antennas. You'll figure it out. Talk-in frequency is 14676. This one. For the latest and greatest information about our FCARC, Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club, please visit us again, fcarc.club on the internet. Also, our Facebook page, just search FCARC. That's where you'll get a lot of great feedback. I'd like to thank all stations for checking in tonight. We ask that you please return again next week, same time, same frequency. This has been a Fox Cities Amateur Radio Club production. I will now end this net and return this repeater back to normal amateur use. 73, have a great week from WI9, Mike. Good night.
WI9, Mike, this is KD9WCK.
Go ahead, Rod. How can I help tonight?
I was listening, and one of the calls, I thought it was W9EX, but I looked it up on QRZ, and that doesn't look right. Who is it that was offering to help with vanity call signs?
That's Alex, W9LEX. Alex, are you still on?
W9LEX. Yes, sir, I am.
Alex, this is Rod Roller. I have tried, I'll bet you, at least 20 times to get into the FCC database and haven't made it yet. So I'm looking for some expert help. Sometime, I don't know if we could get together sometime, or I've had a lot of advice, but none of it has seemed to work.
I would be happy to. Are you planning on going to the club meeting on the 18th?
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah, I will be there, and yeah, we can meet up then, and I'd be happy to help.
Great. I need the help. This is KD9WCK 73.
73 to you as well. Whiskey 9, Lima Echo X-ray.
Kilo Delta 9 or Whiskey Alpha Whiskey. Can someone answer my question about 145 for your repeater real quick?
Go ahead, Matt. This is Mike, WI9, Mike. What can I help with?
So my little handheld radio here only does FM, and memory server 33 digital only, is that correct?
So the 14533 repeater, actually all of our repeaters are set up to receive in AMS, so automatic mode select, I think is what the phrase is. So they'll accept either style, but they rebroadcast. The 76 rebroadcast in FM, and the 14533 rebroadcast in C4 FM or digital.
Out of curiosity, will that still be audible on an FM only transceiver?
Great question, Matt. Negative. So the digital's going to come out sounding like, well, like ESK31 or FTA. It's going to come out in a...
Thanks, Mike. You have a good night.
All right, Matt. We'll see you at the club meeting. Very cool, Greg. Thank you. You're just awesome, and thank you. Yeah, I'll WI9, bye.